Hold on. Did someone say JoJo? Oh yeah, because it's showtime. Let's go. Welcome back to another episode of Shonen Showdown List. We are here to discuss the top 5 best stand users in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But before I get into that, I gotta talk about some stand users that were amazing, but not quite there yet. First, I want to talk about my man Higashigata Josuke from part 4. Super elite. We love how powerful his stand was, but that's the exact reason I can't put him in my top 5, because I do feel like he was carried by his stand. Next, Rohan from part 4, another elite stand user. Heaven's Door, can turn people into books, all of these things. He's very intuitive, but at the same time, I don't think he used his stand to his full potential, so I cannot put him in my top 5. Next, Bruno Bucciarati. Yes, I know a lot of people are very angry at this, but he is not a top 5 stand user to me, because even though we saw him fighting even borderline basically dead after he encountered Emperor Chrisman, he was not there yet for my top 5. Wait till you hear my top 5 though. Just wait. And last but not least, Vanilla Ice. Come on, the stand user cream that can literally disintegrate anything in its path with the void space. Yes, we know how elite the cream stand is, but Vanilla Ice is not a top 5 stand user, and here's why. Because at number 5, I am putting Jotaro Kujo, the star, the elite. Of course I'm putting Jotaro in my top 5. You're talking about Star Platinum having increased precision, increased attack, increased speed, and he uses it at the most optimum moments. He's always able to break down his opponents, and he is my pick for the most dominant JoJo that I have ever seen. Next, at number 4, you guys guessed it, man. It is none other than Yoshikage Kira. Why am I putting him in here? You're talking about Killer Queen, right? That can use explosives. You're talking about him using a stray cat that died, got turned into a plant. You're talking about this stray cat having the stand that can literally make bubbles and control air, and him using that to his advantage, which is putting Josuke in a compromising position, which is putting Okuyasu in a compromising position. Yes, and he is fighting them both at the same time with little to no help. Yes, so I have to put Kira in there, one of the best villains that we have ever seen in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. At number 3, this one's a sleeper. I know a lot of you guys slept on this pick. I am picking Notorious B.I.G. Notorious Big, one of the craziest stands, and I'm not talking about the rapper, one of the craziest stands I have really ever seen within the series. First of all, you're talking about a stand that activates after the user has passed away. We have never ever seen anything like this in JoJo at all. I mean, and this stand is pressuring all of Giorno Giovanna's crew and his gang. You know, Bruno Bucciarati's getting pressured. Everything is just going crazy. And you're talking about this stand literally almost ended the show right then and there by getting rid of everybody, if it weren't for Trish unlocking her stand ability at that specific moment in time. So yes, I have to put Notorious in here. Next, come on guys, Diavolo. Diavolo is the number 2 stand user that I really have ever seen. Emperor Chrisman, basically able to skip time better than what I really have ever seen. You're talking about everybody in Bucciarati's crew teaming up to try to take this man down, and they're struggling to do it. Polnareff comes through, they're still struggling to do it. You're talking about Silver Chariot Requiem, all of these things that are being thrown at Diavolo, and he is still persevering until Giorno gets a power boost, Golden Experience Requiem, and we know how elite that stand is. I don't think anybody in this series really could have done anything to stop a stand of that level, and that's the level it took to take down this opponent, being Diavolo. And at the same time, he had Doppio playing as, you know, a second role, so he was able to hide himself. This is next level stuff, man. This is next level stuff. So I have to put Diavolo at number 2. And at number 1, you guys know who it is. You know who it is already. It is none other than Giorno Giovanna. Yes, he is the GOAT. He is the young prodigy. He led everything in Golden Wind. You're talking about Bucciarati placing his trust in him. Abakio eventually placing his trust in him, Narancha, Mista, everybody. And why are they doing this? Not only is his stand able to revert things to life or back, I mean the man has the ability to figure out every stand's weakness. He is so intuitive, he is so intelligent that people are looking at him saying, you know, even though you are a young prodigy, I'm going to place my faith in you. And yes, I'm not even going to count the Requiem, because the Requiem is obviously really elite. But before he even acquired that Requiem ability, the fact that they were able even to get to Diavolo in that state was because of what Giorno was able to do with his stand. So those are my top 5 stand users. You guys make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let me know your top 5. And with that, I'm out.